Part 1. The World Before the Storm. Pre-1914 vibes. Imagine Europe in the early 1900s like a big neighborhood where every house is trying to show off. Some neighbors are rich with colonies overseas, others are building up their armies, and a few just straight up don't trust anyone. There's competition, jealousy, and a whole lot of ego. That was the vibe back then. You've got 6 main countries in this story. 1. Germany, the new kid on the block. Just unified in 1871, super ambitious, industrialized fast, and wanted respect. Kinda aggressive about it, too. 2. Austria-Hungary, old empire, multi-ethnic, kind of falling apart from the inside. Still wanted to be relevant, but was weak and leaning heavily on Germany. 3. Italy, sorta confused. Switched squads halfway through the story. Wanted more land and respect, too. 4. Russia, huge old-school monarchy. Backed all Slavic countries like Serbia. Trying to modernize, but super slow. 5. France had beef with Germany since losing a war in 1871. Wanted revenge, especially for losing Alsace-Lorraine. 6. Britain, top dog, had the biggest empire and navy. Wanted to stay that way. Didn't really want beef unless someone messed with the balance. Everyone was making backup plans, aka forming alliances, in case things went sideways. Here's how they teamed up. Triple Entente, France, Russia, Britain. Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Italy. These alliances were like, if someone attacks one of us, we all clap back. Sounds smart, right? But it actually made things more dangerous. Any small fight could pull in everyone. Now add the big 3 isms. Nationalism. Every country thought it was the best. Ethnic groups inside empires, like Serbs and Austria-Hungary, wanted their own countries, super unstable. Imperialism. Everyone wanted more colonies. More land equals more power equals more flexibility. Militarism. Countries were obsessed with their armies and navies. Germany and Britain were in a race to build the biggest, baddest ships. Everyone thought war was not just coming, but kinda exciting. It was like everyone was sitting around a campfire, throwing logs on it, daring someone to light the match. Quick recap of the tension points. Germany wanted to be a global power and felt surrounded. Austria-Hungary was scared of breaking apart. Russia wanted to protect Slavic countries. France wanted revenge. Britain wanted to keep control of the seas and stop anyone from getting too powerful. In the Balkans, the southeastern part of Europe, things were extra tense. That region was like the Wild West. Austria-Hungary had taken Bosnia, but Serbia wanted to unite all Slavs under one flag. Russia backed. Austria didn't like that. Germany backed Austria. Britain backed Belgium and France. You get the picture. The world was basically playing Jenga with sticks of dynamite. Everyone thought they were smart enough to win a quick war if it ever started. Spoiler. They weren't. Part 2. The Spark. June 28th, 1914. Now let's talk about the moment everything changed. June 28th, 1914. A hot summer day in Sarajevo, Bosnia, a place full of tension. Austria-Hungary had taken Bosnia a few years earlier, but a lot of people there, especially the Serbs, weren't happy about it. They felt Bosnia should be part of a greater Serbia, not under the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Enter Archduke Franz Ferdinand. He's next in line to be Emperor of Austria-Hungary. That day, he and his wife Sophie roll into Sarajevo for a chill visit and a parade. But things were far from chill. There's a secret Serbian nationalist group called the Black Hand. They want to make a statement. They want Bosnia free from Austria-Hungary, and they think taking out the Archduke will shake things up. So, a squad of young assassins lines the streets. At first, it's a fail, and one guy throws a grenade, but the timing's off. It explodes behind the Archduke's car. Franz brushes it off and goes to the town hall like, whatever, let's keep it moving. But here's where it gets crazy. Later, Franz and Sophie decide to visit the hospital to check on the people hurt in the explosion. Their driver takes a wrong turn and, by total chance, stops right in front of one of the Black Hand guys, Gavrilo Princip. He pulls out a pistol and fires. Boom! Franz Ferdinand and Sophie are dead. Just like that, in public. Broad daylight. The world just changed. Austria-Hungary is furious. They blame Serbia, saying the Serbian government had a hand in the plot. Serbia says, nah, it wasn't us. But Austria isn't hearing it. They want revenge, and they've got Germany backing them like, go ahead, we got you. This one moment, a teenage assassin firing 2 bullets, sets off a chain reaction that pulls the entire world into war, and nobody realizes just how deep it's going to get. Part 3. The domino effect begins. After the assassination, Austria-Hungary sends Serbia a super aggressive list of demands. Basically, admit you were involved, shut down anti-Austrian groups, let our people investigate, or else. It's called the July Ultimatum. Serbia actually agrees to most of it, but not all. They feel like Austria is trying to boss them around too much. So Austria-Hungary is like, all right, we warned you, and declares war on Serbia on July 28, 1914. That's when the alliances snap into action. Russia starts moving its army to support Serbia. Germany, backing Austria, sees Russia mobilizing and freaks out. They declare war on Russia on August 1st. Germany also knows that Russia's bestie is France, so they go ahead and declare war on France on August 3rd. But Germany has a plan. It's called the Schlieffen Plan. Basically, hit France hard and fast by going through Belgium, then turn back and deal with Russia. There's one problem. Belgium is neutral, and Britain had promised to protect Belgium's neutrality. So when Germany invades Belgium, Britain declares war on Germany on August 4th. Now it's not just Austria versus Serbia. It's Austria and Germany versus Serbia, Russia, France, and Britain. In a matter of days, what could have been a small war turns into a continental mess. Part 4, everyone gets pulled. And this war spreads faster than a viral meme. In just a few weeks, most of Europe is in. Then come the global players. Ottoman Empire, modern-day Turkey, joins Germany and Austria-Hungary. They want to reclaim lost power. Japan, looking to gain some colonies, joins the Allies and grabs German territory in Asia. Italy, originally part of the Triple Alliance, switches sides in 1915 to join the Allies. They were promised land and influence. Classic betrayal. This war isn't just about Europe anymore. It's in Africa, Asia, the Middle East. Colonies are dragged in. Soldiers from India, Africa, Australia, and Canada are fighting wars that weren't even theirs to begin with. By 1917, the game changes again. Germany keeps sinking neutral ships, including American ones. Then they send a wild message to Mexico, to the Zimmermann telegram, basically saying, hey Mexico, if you attack the US, we'll help you get Texas back. America sees the message and flips. The US joins the war in April 1917, siding with the Allies. They bring money, fresh troops, and major morale. This war, which started with one assassination, is now a full-blown global crisis. Millions are dying. Trenches stretch across Europe. New weapons like tanks, planes, and poison gas are changing everything. The world's never seen anything like it. Part 5. Why it really happened. So yeah, the assassination of Franz Ferdinand lit the match. But the fire had been building for years. Alliances turned a small fight into a world war. Nationalism made countries unwilling to back down. Militarism made leaders think war was a good idea. Imperialism meant countries had global stakes and grudges. Leaders believed war would be fast, clean, and heroic. They thought they'd be done by Christmas 1914. Instead, the war dragged on until November 11th, 1918. It ended with over 16 million deaths, empires collapsing, and Europe forever changed. Germany was punished hard, which later led to World War II. The real lesson? The world was too connected, too proud, and too ready for violence. The systems in place didn't prevent disaster, they guaranteed it. World War I wasn't just history, it was a warning. And it came from decisions made by real people who thought they knew what they were doing. Turns out they didn't.